Hey everyone, Blue Gaming here, and in this video, we're going to go over the AUG in Modern Warfare. The Steyr AUG is one of my favorite weapons in real life. It looks cool, I love the design, and I love the bullpup features, and it's incredibly versatile. It was originally developed by the Austrian military, and it's actually used across Europe for the police, the military, and it's also an Australian Army standard issue firearm. The AUG has many iterations: the A1, which has been in previous Call of Duty games with the big old scope and barrel, the A3, which has been in many Battlefield games, which had a shorter barrel and rails to add attachments. The AUG in Call of Duty has been classified as many different types of weapons throughout the Call of Duty series, from assault rifle to LMG to SMG. In Modern Warfare, it has its role as a slower firing, controllable small machine gun. The AUG is actually the first small machine gun that you get to use. Now let's take a look at the AUG and what it does well, what it does not so well, and the attachments / setups that assist its playstyles. What the AUG does well is that it's controllable. This is kind of nice when jumping into the game because the gun's predictable. This is also helpful after unlocking attachments that can actually boost its accuracy and control. The slower fire rate is great to be able to pick off targets that may be out of the P90 or the MP7's optimal range, which are SMGs that you unlock later. When using the AUG, sometimes I forget that it's actually a small machine gun. The other thing the AUG does well is, since it's one of the first guns that you actually unlock, I know it's kind of lame, but it's a nice addition, and it's fun. It's a fun gun to work with out of the gate, especially with the small machine guns. Now let's take a look at what the AUG doesn't do so well, and that's its fire rate, as well as its poor time to kill. Compared to other the SMGs and PDWs in the game, the fire rate just isn't there, and its time to kill is slower than you would expect out of the other SMGs. I know I just praised it for being controllable and fairly consistent, but man, an SMG should be able to outfire ARs and LMGs in close quarters, and sadly, at times the AUG doesn't do that. The other problem I ran into with the AUG, which is fixable through attachments, is the mag size. The gun starts with 25 rounds, which is a little low, and especially with a higher time to kill, you're going to have to be aware of how many bullets you're using in firefights. The other issue that I ran into was its aim down sight speed, which again is fixable through attachments or lack thereof. Now let's look at the attachments that I preferred and setups. There's actually two ways that I really liked this gun. First was to make an AR, or assault rifle, and the other was for more close quarters, make it an actual SMG. For the muzzle, for the close quarters, I didn't use a muzzle. For the AR, also didn't use a muzzle. The ADS speed needs it. For the barrel, no barrel attachment for the CQB. Again, more ADS speed. For the AR, for accuracy and range, I used the 407mm, which again is a big boost for the accuracy and the range, but it's a large mobility dip as well. For the underbarrel, the CQB setup, I used a Merc foregrip, which helped with hipfire. For the AR, I used a Commando foregrip, which was a huge boost in range and control. For the laser, didn't use a laser in either setup. For the CQB, I'd probably use a undetectable laser, which I believe is the 1 megawatt. For optic, for the CQB, I used the GI Mini Reflex. I love this sight on all of my guns. It's nice and clear and gives me good peripheral views as well. For the AR, I used the Combat Hollow just because I love this sight. I used it in Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4 on the AUG A3. It's just a little nostalgia for me. For the ammo mod, I actually, on both, I used the 32 round mags just because the 25 doesn't cut it for me. For rear grip, I didn't use one on either, so that way I could have the ammo mod stock. I actually used, for the close quarters, I used the ultralight hollow, which helped its accuracy as well as mobility. For the AR, I did not use, I just used a standard stock. The perk on both, I ran FMJ because I'm just that guy. Overall, I like the AUG. As a starter SMG, it's a solid pickup. I like the fact that, like most starter weapons, it's very modifiable and can tailor to multiple playstyles. I would say make it how you want it and how you want to play. Utilize that gunsmith. Just keep in mind that you can come to a disadvantage with that poor time to kill and low mag size.
Oh my god.
Thank you guys for watching the video. I Really appreciate it. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you really like the video, show me some love and hit that subscribe button. I'll be putting videos out like this regularly. Thank you so much.
Wow, spawned right in this guy's fucking pistol.
Assist your team at sea. UAV.
Now they're just camping.